Hey, Del here. Today we're going to talk about crow. In crow, we're learning how to start to transfer weight from standing on our feet to balancing on our hands. Our wrists and elbows aren't used to carrying the weight of our body around though, so it's very important to set up a solid foundation in order to start to fly as well as avoid injury. What I see a lot of people doing in crow looks like this. They start to lose a lot of connection in their hands and dump unnecessary weight into the wrists and the elbows. And as you can see, I don't have a very solid foundation and my wrists are starting to feel pretty tender after dumping that weight into them. So let's talk about a couple things that we can do so that we're very mindful in setting up a solid foundation and we set ourselves up for success to fly, as well as avoid unnecessary injury in our crow pose. So first things first, when we get into crow, our hands become our new feet. So we need to make sure that they're firmly connected to the mat. Go ahead and take your hands shoulder width apart and spread your fingers wide. And then you want to start to dig your fingertips into the mat and press your palms down. This is allowing my wrists to stay a little bit more secure and to bear a little bit less weight. In order to get my foundation really strong, I have to start to pull my elbows in towards one another and pack my shoulders down my back. Now I'm ready here with a solid foundation as I start to lift my hips up and bring my toes down to the floor. So I can get a little bit more leverage here as I find chaturanga arms and start to pull my elbows in towards one another and squeeze my armpits into the rib cage. From there, I can start to lift my knees up and start to bring them as high as I can on the backs of my triceps. From there, you're gonna shift forward. So now my elbows are right over my wrists. My gaze is about a foot in front of my hands, and I can start to take one foot off the floor, the other foot off the floor, and just notice what it's like to start to bear weight in my hands. From there, again, you can take one foot, and then maybe at some point, the other foot off the floor, but I'm gonna continue to keep squeezing my elbows in towards one another and pressing into my claws. I hope this was helpful for you. Please try this in your practice and leave some feedback in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you soon.